Take a look at yourself and ask, where are our supposed superior and enlightened Western values now? For the past 4 months now, a group of people have been targeted for no other reason than because of the place they were born. And not only does our media ignore these victims, it actually glorifies their attackers. For years now in Hong Kong, the local media have been calling mainland Chinese locusts and all other manner of things, with xenophobic propaganda that looks like it would be better placed 100 years ago. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what this content looks like. Take a look at this flyer from 1878, made by the Americans, meant to be anti-Chinese propaganda, calling them almost the exact same thing, worried that people starving in China would make their way to America, and showing an American man beating so that they can't enter their country. This has been going on for years in Hong Kong. Where was your care for freedom and human rights in Hong Kong then? If that wasn't enough for you to speak up, where are you now? For over 4 months, these people who have never been called out on their disgusting xenophobic words, now backed by your incessant cheerleading for them, have managed to turn it into even more disgusting xenophobic actions. Mainland Chinese living in Hong Kong have had their privacy violated, their phones searched, and have been brutally beaten. Even Joshua Wong, the poster boy of the Occupy Central movement, the guy that a Netflix documentary was made after, turning him into a hero, the guy who's constantly meeting with US senators and being coached by US politicians, is on record saying that he will not condemn violence towards mainlanders in Hong Kong, and explained it away as a trial and error approach that his protesters are taking. Even the risk of being misidentified as a mainlander in Hong Kong is dangerous, as exemplified by the Taiwanese journalist who was speaking Mandarin and had to continually yell out to the mob that they were from Taiwan so that they wouldn't get beaten up. Or even the case from a couple of days ago, when the mob didn't believe a man who said he was from Taiwan and beat him anyways. I want to stop here for a moment to actually say, there are really good people in Hong Kong. The problem is a lot of them have just been too afraid to speak up. In one of the more touching cases, there were 3 local girls who had helped a mainland student who was being assaulted by a mob escape and reach the ambulance. Those are the real heroes of Hong Kong. And those are the people that you ignore. Your heroes are her attackers. And that's something that you should be ashamed of. Today, on November 11th, mainland students have been evacuated from university campuses across the city, with armed police officers protecting them. They're arriving in Shenzhen en masse, and multiple hotels and temporary housing facilities have opened their doors to these refugees in their own country, and have even arranged transportation to pick them up at the border crossings. The year is 2019. Let that sink in. The year is 2019, and you're on the side of the attackers. The year is 2019, and you're villainizing your own celebrities who dare to stand up and say, maybe we're not fully informed about the situation in Hong Kong. And you're the ones who are saying Western values like it's supposed to mean something. The year is 2019.